Happy Friday, everyone. Welcome to the replay. Today's day 88 of our 100-day card challenge, and we are doing our Christmas cards in July. I just wanted to remind everybody that our new July-August idea book is live, and although there are no Christmas papers or stamps in here, it's still a good time to order your summer papers, summer stamps, things like that. There is one particular kit that I'm waiting on that would be really nice to use for Christmas cards, and it's this timber paper pack. And you can see here it's got some pretty plaids in here, a red plaid, a green and blue plaid, this green paper. It's not very specific on what the pattern is, so it's, you know, nice subtle background, and even this tan with the gold line. So I'm hoping I can get that in time to make some cards for you. Also wanted to remind you that the July stamp of the month is available until the end of July. It's $18.95, but when you place an order of $50 or more, it's only $5. So this is a really pretty stamp set full of flowers and nice sentiments. It's got some butterflies, dragonfly, some other loose little flower strands and leaves, and so just a great card.
Are you gonna eat your barbecue burger?
Just a cute stamp set to get for July. So sorry, had interruption. I don't know what he was asking about a barbecue sandwich, so I don't know. Let me see here. Hey, Martha. Hey, Mom. Hello, Jessica and Carolyn and Christina and Deanna. Thanks for joining me tonight, guys. Okay, so I went looking today for a swatch page, and luckily close to my heart had one for all our tri-blend markers. So I did want to show y'all that. This is what the markers look like swatched out with the light, medium, and dark. This is a really helpful chart when I'm picking colors. So I just wanted to show y'all that. And if you've got, you know, markers that have either a light and a dark side or whatever, I highly recommend you take, you know, a piece of paper, mark the name of the marker, and do the color side by side so that you can see what you've got. It makes picking colors a whole lot easier when you do this. So today I'm going to be using dark red, fair skin, dull green, and ice gray. And I'm going to be using these markers to color in our Santa today. So I'm using the same stamp set that we had yesterday. It's an older stamp set called Christmas Cheer. And I'm going to be using this big Jolly Santa off of it, and then just a Merry Christmas sentiment. Hello, Joelle. I've got a cute card design. It's got a little bit more pieces than the last couple of days, but I think it's cute and I think you'll like it. Let me see what I need to show you from it. The papers that I'm using, the pattern paper is this green and red and blue striped. I think bringing in that blue really helps add some more color to it. It's not just your traditional red and green colors, but that snowflake icicle color adds another third color to it, and really helps brighten it up. So let me see. I also have a white paper that's got these blue little dots. I guess it's like snowflakes, but they're super tiny, so it's just a real subtle background. And I didn't want to use just plain white cardstock, so having this blue background helps bring in and tie in that blue. So let me show you what I've got and we'll get started. I cut a card base out of the blue, 5.5 by 8.5, so that I can have it scored and then fold it in half for our regular card base. And then I cut this piece of paper at 4 inches by 5 1/4. I can go ahead and set that down. Okay, I want to use that striped paper with our thin cut tag. So I've just cut out a little piece of the striped paper, and I've got the tag attached with some washi so I can run it through my Cricut machine. So let me do that. Not my Cricut, my Cuttlebug. We'll do all our cutting now. Let's see here. We've got a cute little striped tag with all 3 of our colors. And then, let's see here. I want to cut some circles using our stitch dies. I'm going to cut a large one out of the green and then 2 smaller ones out of the blue and the red. So let me run that through real quick. Hey Maria, how are you? And then I need to run the blue. Gotta put the blue one through as well with the smaller die. So give me just a second on that. We're just getting all our pieces put together. I can put my circle dies to the side now that we've got that taken care of. Okay. So far we've got our card base and our pattern paper background, a tag, and the 3 stitch circles. While I'm here, I'm going to stamp the Merry Christmas sentiment. And this Carolina blue, you could use any blue. Just thought this one was a pretty color, and it didn't compete too much, but you could still see the sentiment down there at the bottom. Really pretty. Merry Christmas. Okay. And then just on a piece of white paper, we're going to stamp our Santa. So just loading him up with the intense black ink so that it doesn't run when we use our markers. Hello, Miss Finley. I just keep marching it across because I want to get it real good and full of ink. I'm just going to stamp him down and go straight down without rocking that block so that I don't get too much ink off the corners. There we go. We got ourselves a Santa. Just going to use our markers and color him in really quickly. The red. I'm using the red in the middle red, because I thought the light one was kind of light. Color in the socks here. I know that boot didn't get blackened in all the way, but I can come back with a marker and try and fix that up. And I'm going to turn it over to that dark side and give just a little bit of shadow on parts of the red. Let's see here. I've got some mustache. I'm just coloring it in with the lightest gray, just a little bit to make it seem like there's some shadow on the white so that the white really looks white. I also wanted to use some shimmer pen on this guy. I think he'll look really great with some shiny stuff. Like I said, just a little bit around the edges to make the white stand out. And I'm going to take the dark side of that gray and color in his mittens. Maybe give just a little bit of touch to the edges of oh, his mitten over here. And then let's go in with the green. I didn't know what color Santa's bag is, but I'm coloring it green so that we can have some more color to him. I'll come back to that little pom-pom. I'm using the medium green. The light one was kind of dull. This is a little bit brighter. And I'm going to go that, just the dark side, and just add in a little bit of extra around the edges. Then I like to come back in and blend it. That line will start blending in. I need just a little bit on this little puff ball. Okay. Shall I get the black and fill in his shoe? I can see where it needs to go, so I'm just gonna draw it in and darken this whole thing. You could even give him a little shadow. Down around the bottom. Okay. So now I've got to cut him out. Hello, Howard. Hello, Courtney. I'm not going to cut in too close. I can't be that detailed. This image has kind of those abstract lines, so I don't think I need to get in too close. I just kind of need to give it the shape. Just a big old fat Santa. And now we can start putting it together. I do have a secret on my tag. I need it to be a little bit longer. than it is. So I'm going to put that and then skip a little space. The circles will cover that hole, but it'll make my tag look longer. So, little secret. Hey, Lala. Oh, thank you, Deanna. Yeah, I've been practicing. So kind of just want to make sure that lines up. That makes our tag look that much bigger. So then you can just kind of put the circles about where you want them. So when you put your Santa, and then if you need to adjust either in or out, whatever the case may be. Okay, I think that's about where I want them. I'll tell you what though. I want to make sure that, like, I've got some equal space that way. So I'm just looking for the right combination. Ah, yes. Stick that down and then get some foam tape for the back of this guy. And then I can, you know what? I think I need just a little tiny bit for his hand, or it's not gonna stay. Oh, if I can get it peeled. There we go. Bam, bam, bam. He's nice and pretty, sitting in the middle. I've got some bluish twine that kind of coordinates for that top of the tag. Then we'll add some shimmer trim. Not shimmer trim. Shimmer pen. Probably be able to call it done. Kind of have to just pull it back and forth until you get it tight, but also the size that you want. Okay. How about some glue dots? Or you could use probably some liquid glue even. I think the glue dots will hold it just fine. And then where's that shimmer trim? That shimmer brush. I just got a new brush the other day. Excited to use it. And of course I squeezed it way too much. Let me clean up my mess. Hold on. Before I go all the way through my whole pad. I squeezed out way too much and it got wet here, and so I don't want it to ruin the whole thing. So we'll just put a little bit of shimmer on the cuffs, maybe on the band of his hat, and the little puff ball, just here on the trim. And I don't know if you can see it, but I'll try and hold it up to see if we can get some. Oh yeah, you can see there where it totally wet the paper. Okay, we'll leave it. We'll call it there. How's that? Can you see everything? Can you see any shimmer on his, where I use it? Oh, there you go. Yeah, you can see some of the shine. Hopefully so. It is there, I promise you. I can see it. I can see it pretty clearly because it made a big old droplet of silver. Let me see. There you can see it. Here on the trim. Okay, well, it's there. And there's our card. I hope y'all like that. That's what I've got. Super easy, just a couple of different pattern papers here. But you could easily just use a white background. Let's see, on this stamp set, a white background with the snowflakes, I guess, just stamped in a really light color in the background. Could have filled in that space. But I think this brings in that third color really well. Gives us a little something extra to look at, and remember that tag. If you've got an element that's too small and it's gonna go behind others, just cut it, extend it. Everybody uses that trick, and now you will too. Okay, guys, thanks for joining me tonight. That was a quick one. I'm gonna finish making the other 5 cards so that I can post a whole set of 6. And join me back here tomorrow night for another Christmas card. We are getting them done. We will be ready for the Christmas season. So y'all have a good night and stay safe. We'll see you tomorrow.